Hello, welcome to 365 Days with the Manifestor. I'm Kristine, and today is day 21. Okay, so I really like to study the nodal positions in an astrological chart, and I'm learning about them from the human design point of view. Now, if you're not familiar with the north and south node of the moon, they are not real things, they're more of a calculation. And you can do all the research on all that stuff, and I'm not going to bore you with that right now. But in general terms, the North Node shows you the direction that your soul is wanting to go into in this incarnation, this lifetime. And your South Node is where you've been. It's the past. Sometimes say it's your past incarnations. Sometimes I say in like things that you've gathered and learned over those lifetimes. Some say it's where you spent childhood past. So it really depends on how you prefer to view things. If you don't have a multiple incarnation belief system, then see it how you will. But North Node always indicates where your soul has desired to develop, where it wants to grow, where it wants to go in this lifetime. And what I found interesting in human design is that they use a Uranus return to identify when that North Node position will be more activated. And a Uranus has, I want to say 82 or 86. I'd have to do the research again, but it's 80 something cycle. Okay, Saturn has 26 years, and then we think that's pretty long for your Saturn return. But a Uranus return takes 80 something years before it gets back to where it was at the time of your birth. That's what a return means. So halfway through that Uranus cycle is when it's almost like a switch that gets put on, where you're no longer working within that South Node energy of where you've been in that past, what's comfortable, and you're moving into what is uncomfortable, what you're growing into. And my North Node, my personality North Node in the human design is in gate 18. And gate 18 is all about seeing what's wrong. It's seeing the holes in the pattern. It's seeing what's broken. It's identifying what's broken so that you can then see what to do about that. And if you have gate 18 activated, and this is out of the splenic center, if you have that activated, then you're going to have a tendency to do like I do, which is seeing as soon as you come into a place or as soon as you look at something, the errors. You're going to see what's wrong, what's not right. And as a North Node position, I've been really trying to wrestle with that. Like, what am I supposed to do with that, right? And so one of the things I've come across lately is this idea that it's a way of seeing what's not right in the way people are approaching life, in the way that they do things in order to help them overcome those things, which is fascinating because that's actually what I love doing. I love seeing where people have faulty perceptions of themselves or situations, or where they're missing something. And I'm like, well, have you thought about it this way? Because I see it this way. Have you seen that? And oftentimes I found that a lot of people are surprised by what I see because they don't see it that way. And it's because I see the missing pieces. So if you have gate 18 activated, you may want to explore that. And wherever your North Node is on your map, on your chart, you'll want to check out where that gate is leading you in the next, the second half of life, basically, and where you've spent the first half of your life in that South Node energy. The North Node looks almost like an octopus, on the chart. I know that sounds silly, but it has like this little body with little legs going out like this. It's like a circle with little legs going out, and it's like the third one down. I anyway, you'll see it and you'll be able to, and that's the north node, and then the one underneath that with the opposite direction looking object where the legs are going out up like this, that's the south node. So check that out, see where you've been, where you're going in the next half of your life, the 40 and older life. See if that jives. I will tell you, I am wrestling with mine in that I don't know how to use that just yet. I don't want to, I mean, I've been in coaching, life coaching, relationship, wellness, now human design. I've even working with some people to understand their charts. And because I see things and understand things, I have that single definition. So I pick up on things really quick. And I have this gate 18 that really helps me out to see what's, what oftentimes goes unseen. I love all that, but I'm just trying to allow the divine, allow the universe to open those doors for me to use this at the right time. So I guess that's where I'm at. I'm starting to ramble now. But anyway, north node's important. It's the purpose. It's the inner calling that is bringing you into fullness, into development. So you'll want to check out where yours is. And any other gate 18s out there, I see ya. And one of the other things, little tips that I did pick up about gate 18 is to start to recognize what's going right. Because we see what's wrong all the time. I mean, it's a natural thing. We just can't help ourselves. It can become a little bit of we can feel like critics, and a little bit judgmental of others. And so we have to be careful of our timing and allow people to ask us for our observations instead of just offering them as easily. And really work on seeing the positives, seeing what's going right. And if we can train ourselves to do that, I think we'll just be a lot happier, and so will the people around us. Okay, well, I will see you again soon.